Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how I cleared my infant's, well, she's 2 months now, her cradle cap and eczema up in 5 days. So people have been emailing me, they have been finding me. I haven't had Filthy Rich Trust's name in years and I don't have that name anymore, but they've been finding me, asking me for this video and what products I use to clear Shiloh's skin. So I'm re-releasing this video for everyone who's been emailing and asking me about it, so you'll have it here. So I'll also provide the updated version of this video that I put out a year or so after I released this particular video, and you'll be able to see what products I still use. Those same products to this day, but this is the initial video that I put out on how I cleared her skin up in 5 days. So enjoy. So this is what her skin looked like before, and this is what it looks like afterwards. See how she's very happy here. She was not, well, she's moody right here, but anyway, her skin looks really good right here, but she was just miserable with that cradle cap all over her head, her scalp. You can see her scalp is very dry. Her face is just scaly, irritated looking. She looks irritated. Yeah. So cradle cap is just another name for seborrheic dermatitis. So in adults, you would call that dandruff. So it's just a buildup of the sebaceous gland, which is the oil gland, and it causes your scalp to flake and scale. So that's what cradle cap is on the scalp, and it can also be on the face too. Atopic dermatitis is another name for eczema. So that's the little small red bumps that could be all over her face, dry patches, is irritated, it gets hot, it turns red. It actually took off a layer of her skin. That's why it looked all like it looked like she got burnt in the beginning, because it literally was like a chemical peel, literally like peeled off a layer of her skin, and it was hot, it was burny, and just irritated. So I found this natural product because I don't like to use chemicals, and the doctor, she gave me a chemical to use, but I didn't like that, and it only worked for a few days. So I found something I could use every day. So it's from Era Organics. It is their super balm. So it has some really good stuff, some with some natural oils, some good combination of oils, all natural, if you could read what it says. I also found this shampoo called Bella B. It's for cradle cap, so it's really good. So I use both of them together to get rid of her cradle cap on her face and on her hair. So I was so excited the first night that I just went ahead and used it. I didn't even wait a full day. So I like scratched up her scalp with like a little baby brush just to get the flakes up, and I greased it, and then I washed it with the shampoo one time. I also oiled her face, and I also put the super balm in there after I washed it too. And I also put it on the back of her neck because I saw that it was some bumps on the back of her neck, and I put it back in her scalp like I said. So this was the next morning, and it did really good on the back of her neck. This was the next day, and that was like 12 hours. Her scalp was still dry, so I was like, I'm gonna continue to just use the product. So it was really working really good on her face though. So yeah, so this was one full day. So you can see her skin started to peel and flake up. It started to come off. She's not as irritated. So I was using this stuff like all the time. Like I was rubbing it on it every time she was getting irritated. I was just rubbing it on there because it's just not a good feeling having that cradle cap. And you can use it as much as you want because it's natural oils, so it's not, you know, like a chemical or anything, so it's no problem with using it. So it really started to come off like on the sides of her face and everything. So I really like the product. So this was day 2. It cleared up really good. She still had some patches on her eyebrows and stuff, but it cleared up really good. It's starting to clear up really good. So I noticed the eczema on her skin. It was just dry and patchy. So initially I changed her milk because I was thinking that it's something that she's allergic to in the milk she had. So I ended up getting this Aveeno therapy for babies. It's just a body, it's just a soak that you put in their tub water to help with the irritation. Because I don't use soap on her skin. You want to irritate the baby's skin, so I don't use soap. So basically, this is the process I did. I just greased her scalp with the stuff. Put a Cradle cap, and I used a little brush to just brush up the flakes before I washed it, because it's easier to do that. So once I brushed up the flakes, I just took her to the sink and I washed her hair. I shampooed it either once or twice, and after I shampooed it, I put the Super Balm back in her scalp and brush it through, just so it can stay moisturized, because you need it to stay moisturized, because with Cradle Cap it gets very, very dry. And like I said, I put the stuff back on her skin. I put that on there, like like I said, a few times a day. Like I would grease her up so she looked like a baked chicken. Like that's how much I would put on there. But it was really soothing to her and good for her skin. So like literally she looks like a baked chicken. And I started rubbing it all over her body too to help with the eczema. So this is day 4. So her skin was really, really clear. By this day, it's just still some patches between her eyes and her eyebrows. Like I said, it took off a layer of her skin, so she has like some skin discoloration. So we have to wait for her skin color to come back in, but that'll be in, shortly. So by day 5, like her skin was like totally cleared up. You see, it's just a little bit of like dryness, but yeah, that's her. But it pretty much cleared up, so she was back to her happy little moody self. So it cleared up really good. You can see right here, like it looks really smooth. There's no issues. It was really good. So this is not a sponsored video. I just really like the product. I got it off of Amazon, so I'll leave the links in there. So if anybody want to purchase the product, like I said, it's not sponsored or paid or nothing. I just really like the product, and I want to help y'all new moms out because I needed some help. So here you go.